know, Mamdani, you a piece of shit.
Let's go.
You didn't even mention that black girl, that black woman that was found in a garbage bag. You didn't even have the respect to make a statement about that black girl's body chopped up in a garbage bag. But if she was a white woman, you would have made a statement. And if she was a Jew, you might have said something too. And shame on you. Shame on you. You should be ashamed of yourself that you didn't have the respect to mention that woman. Michelle Montgomery is her name.
It's been 3 weeks since the body of 39-year-old Michelle Montgomery was found chopped up inside a garbage bag in the basement of a NYCHA building. It was a building where she had no known ties, friends, or relatives, and the family is perplexed as to how she got there or why. Her body was discovered by a NYCHA worker in the basement of the building while disposing of garbage placed in the chute by residents disposing of their garbage. That garbage would travel down the chute into the basement where it would be compacted and pushed into garbage bags, which would then be removed by NYCHA workers disposing of the building's garbage. A worker attempting to remove a garbage bag who couldn't because of the weight of the garbage opened it up, attempting to discover why the bag was so heavy. And here's where the dismembered body of 39-year-old Michelle Montgomery was discovered. Within days of this discovery, police have concluded that she fell inside the garbage chute, attempting to retrieve some item that accidentally fell inside of it. They are claiming that she herself fell in as a result, and her body was chopped up and dismembered by the compactor, which then pushed it inside the garbage bag. Nobody in NYCHA believes the account being given by police because, for one, it's impossible to fall inside that garbage chute. Any attempt to go inside, attempting to get some item that accidentally fell in, would have to be aided and assisted by at least one other person to help pull you out, if in fact you were able to get in. At 1:30 in the morning, inside a building where you know nobody and nobody knows you, how do you get assistance inside the garbage chute to retrieve some item accidentally dropped? Wouldn't they think you were crazy for even asking to be put inside the garbage chute at 1:30 in the morning for any reason? If you were with a friend or somebody you knew who was just as crazy as you, they might help. But police say she entered into the building alone and say they have video as evidence. So how did a whole body get inside the garbage chute all alone on its own? She's not a small woman, and even if she was looking at the garbage chute, is there any way you yourself can imagine a person accidentally falling in? As soon as you open the chute, the basket of the chute blocks the opening into the chute. It's built so that you place your garbage into the basket, push the door closed, and then the garbage falls. But as long as the door is open, there is no exit into the chute because the basket itself blocks it. So you would have to maneuver your way inside as the door was held by somebody else, giving you enough crawl space to get into it. And once in it, if they're not holding your legs or you're not tied to a rope, you ain't getting out. Not that way. You'll be coming out with the trash. So the question is, did she get in there by herself or did she have help? Because she was in fact found in a bag by a NYCHA worker, dismembered. But did she fall in there as police are alleging? Or was she chopped up and then placed into the chute? Because that appears to be the general consensus of many who are refuting the account given by police, who believe the investigation needs to be reopened. And since the mayor hasn't addressed it, he is being confronted regarding his silence.
And you didn't even have the decency to mention her name and make a statement. Yeah, you ride off, sucker. Ride off. See, that support his baggy ass need to be ashamed of themselves. Because he don't respect NYCHA people that live in NYCHA. That girl was found in a New York City Housing Authority complex. She didn't live in that building. She didn't even live in that building. And now they're telling us she fell in a garbage compactor after they said she was chopped up and found in a bag. She was originally supposedly chopped up. Now they're saying she fell in the compactor. Do that make sense? But they don't have no regard, no respect for black people. And we sit back and we tolerate all this garbage. That's what we do. We don't have no respect for, I feel sorry for black people. I feel sorry for my people. Because these motherfuckers are safer in our neighborhood than we are. They come in our neighborhood and they safer in our neighborhood than we are. They're safer in our neighborhood than we are.
So it's 917
and we don't even talk about it. These rednecks, they walk through here and we don't do nothing. We don't own nothing. We don't own no stores. We don't own nothing. And they come in our communities and do what the hell they want to do. That's how much they, and some church, you think I care about a church? I don't care nothing about no church. I care about that girl and find her killer. That's what I care about. Michelle Montgomery is her name. And that's what I care about. When they find her killer. Because that means the killer is still out here. The killer is still out here. Her chopped up body in a bag. And the mayor, that Mamdani, didn't have the respect to make a statement, and this is his city. He's the mayor of New York City, and he didn't have the balls to make a statement. And we sitting up in a church applauding him, clapping for him, and all of that kind of garbage. We don't have no self-respect as a people. Black America, we gotta step up. We gotta step up and stand out. Just like that sister said. That sister that wrote that black book. The black book she wrote. And she said it's time to kick butt. And that's just what it's time to do. Especially the black American. The black American, they owe us. They got free labor. Free labor. They worked us like horses. And what they do, they dump dope in our neighborhoods. And that's what they do. They don't have no respect for us. They safer in our neighborhood than we are.